Hey guys, welcome to Top 5 Niches of the Week, the original print-on-demand niches show. It's episode 242, and I've got 5 print-on-demand niches for you to target in the near future to increase your print-on-demand sales. So, let's go. Let's kick things off with an Amazon merch sales update. In the last 7 days, I made 222 sales, 176 came on the US market, bringing me in $738 in profit on $3,636 in revenue. If you want to follow me on Instagram, linked in the description, you can keep up to date with my daily sales for motivation. All right, let's look at the top 10. These are the organic best-selling top 10, not curated by me. You can see here, well, the first one is a custom listing that Amazon Merch offers. Amazon's probably soaking up a lot of that custom demand. The market share from Etsy by offering the Amazon Merch custom design, which I mean makes a lot of sense. And then you got a couple like college sports shirts, so I would ignore those. Some Valentine's Day, and then of course some Donald Trump themed shirts, which would make sense with the inauguration around the corner. Speaking of Trump, let's go to niche number 1. How could it not be Trump? Look at the BSRs, the bestseller ranks on these products. The lowest consistent BSRs or lowest average BSRs right now are on Trump merch, Trump themed merchandise. You can see the first product there. It says Inauguration Day Trump 47 in an American flag themed design. And it's got the date, January 20th, 2025. Isn't it weird, 2025? The next one is a simple 4547 with the 10,000 BSR. So sometimes, guys, you don't need to be a great designer. I mean, look how simple that is. You do a clipping mask and then you do a distressed effect. You can make that design in less than a minute. Some other Trump stuff, by the way, because it's not just the Inauguration Day stuff that's going to sell. It's going to be all the Trump stuff. This is my guess anyways. I mean, we've been here before, right? You got the Daddy's Home designs. You've got, more Inauguration Day, the Felon Hillbilly stuff, like some AI generated stuff that says Thug Life with like Trump's crew, I guess. Trump in the pink, that's been doing really well for whatever reason. He's got bubblegum in that one. So yeah, the Trump stuff, it looks like the American flag one though is actually pretty popular. Maybe, I don't know, whenever I see repetition like that, 3 of the top 10, perhaps there was somebody like famous that wore that shirt or something. I don't know, you know what I mean? But like you see it here and then you see it down here twice. So the vertical American flag with the 47 and the Inauguration Day seems to be popular. Moving on to niche number 2. Oh, before we get to niche number 2, check out my free mini course linked in the description. Just give me your email address and I'll send you the lessons one each day. And check out my print on demand Facebook group as well, linked in the description. Niche number 2, how about 100 days of school? This really starts to pick up steam towards the back end of January, which is going to be here before we know it. So if you have not uploaded to this niche, trust me, you do not want to skip it, because after the inauguration, this is going to be, if not the dominant niche, it's going to be probably top 2, okay? So 100 days of school has to be included in January. Like when we're starved for sales, because obviously sales across the board are typically lower in January, especially with credit card bills from December coming due, which makes sense, right? You got to really sometimes hit the trends to keep that momentum. And 100 days of school is a big one. And there's a bunch of sub niches like 100 days of school with the counting, 100 days later, I crushed 100 days, 100th day of school vibes. My teacher survived 100 days of me. You guys get the point. Here's a couple more. 101 days of school, 100 days, bruh. I survived 100 days. It's fine. Everything's fine. You got the gaming one. You got 100 days smarter, 100 days of school era. So lots of opportunity there. Moving on to niche number 3. How about Lunar New Year? Stop if you've heard me talk about this before, but it's going to be a big trend, right? It is every single year. Now, if you look at the BSRs, is it selling as well as the Trump stuff? Not currently. Is it selling as well as the 100 days of school? Yeah, I mean, close, right? Close in the same ballpark. I would say 100 days of school probably more popular, but after the inauguration, it's really going to be 100 days of school and Lunar New Year as the predictable kind of obvious trends that you're going to want to capitalize on. So this is the year of the snake. And you know what to do. All right, don't go do your research and see, last year's year of the dragon stuff, because you're probably wasting your time uploading that. It is the year of the snake in 2025. By the way, if you're struggling with designs, check out Creative Fabrica. You can join for like $4. They have fonts, they've got patterns, they've got graphic elements, they've got all the AI tools you could ever need. They have my favorite tool, the Shape Cloud. So that's linked in the description. If you haven't seen Creative Fabrica, make sure to at least check it out so you at least see what you're missing. All right, niche number 4 this week. How about Black History Month? We know that the month-long niches, if you just go to Google Trends, right? Don't take me at my word. Go look at the data if you don't believe me. They tend to sell best in the first month or the first week of the month. So if Black History Month is all of February, the first week of February, you're going to generate the most sales in this niche. So you want to get out ahead of that and be selling right now. All right. A lot of the Martin Luther King stuff also very popular right now with Martin Luther King Day around the corner. So you get kind of a double whammy. Of course, you also need to, do your trademark research, make sure you don't infringe, make sure you don't upload words that Amazon doesn't like. There's a process to that. The easiest way I can recommend is just obviously do trademark searching, but then also, do a quick keyword search on Amazon and sort by newest and look for similar designs or similar keywords in existing uploads, especially on Amazon merch. So a lot of the MLK, I have a dream like king. We can be different on the outside, but we all have the same heart on the inside. So Black History Month, and right now it's kind of skewed towards the Martin Luther King sub-niche there, which makes a lot of sense. That'll change probably after, when we get closer to February. It'll just get more broad because there's plenty of good sub-niches. Moving on, niche number 5 this week. How about Valentine's Day? I mean, it's an obvious one. I don't want to waste your time by saying sell Valentine's Day, guys, when we all knew this was coming, but I liked these specific designs, or at least a few of them, for a reason. Let me talk you through my logic here. Because Valentine's Day, obviously there's 50,000, 100,000 plus Valentine's Day t-shirts out there. So how do we make a dent in that and give ourselves a chance of making some sales? Nothing's guarantee, right? But there's definitely things we can do to increase these odds. What I like and what I want to challenge you to do is upload Valentine's Day designs, but with like a certain sub niche in mind. I like the idea of X is my Valentine, where X is a variable. So it's like, I don't need a Valentine. I have a classroom full of them. So it's for teachers and their students are their Valentine. The next one literally says, my students are my Valentine, basically. The one in the top right here just says, nah, I'm good. So again, think of like single people on Valentine's Day. If everybody else is thinking, oh, it's Valentine's Day, I have to upload the little hearts with the words on them, the little heart candies, do something different. Like do the anti-Valentine's Day for the single people or whatever. Do something humorous. Do my mom is my Valentine. My sister is my Valentine. My best friend is my Valentine. My boyfriend's my Valentine. My girlfriend's my Valentine, right? Like make all of the above. My grandma's my Valentine, right? Make all the above and think of who's buying the shirt. My grandma is my Valentine is most likely going to be purchased by the grandma. So market it to them. Type in or optimize around the keywords that a grandma would want to search for to buy a shirt for their, grandson or granddaughter that they're going to make wear it on Valentine's Day, right? Think like that. That's my challenge to you, because there for sure is an insane amount of demand right around the corner in Valentine's Day. So sometimes it helps to like have kind of a refined lens or a refined scope to see it through. All right, emerging trends. As I need to get blinds up on this window. Can you guys see how bright it is when the sun comes directly through on my face? All right, emerging trends. Here we go. This is current products with their current BSR significantly outperforming their 3-month average BSR. And what do you know? A lot of Valentine's Day, a lot of Trump stuff, even a few St. Patty's Day. All right, that's going to creep up before we know it as well. And 100th day of school. There we go. Looking ahead, these are smaller holidays handpicked by me. February 12th, Abe Lincoln's birthday. Why not? He was a popular president. February 13th, National Wingman Day. February 14th, Valentine's Day, as we know. February 15th, Susan B. Anthony Day. And February 17th, President's Day. So there's just a few holidays that maybe get overlooked, except Valentine's Day, of course, that maybe you can sell in that are at least a month out. Let's look at the archive. While I wait for Merch Dominator to filter out the big brands from the archive, at least look at the general theme of what was trending. Valentine's Day, pretty much, as we would expect. That was 11 months ago. So that would have been February 12th, 2024. And what do you know? 1 year later, it's probably going to be Valentine's Day. All right, and here are some removed designs as we wrap up. these were all removed in the last, I think for the most part, the last like day, the last 24 hours. So I did a video this week talking about some of the infringing like NFL designs. And I basically told you guys that these shirts were going to get removed. Well, what do you know? We've got the Detroit Lions that I'm pretty sure I called out half of these designs. And, I remember seeing this one right here, the Gibbs. So do not upload anything related to like NFL, college sports, etc. Also careful about capitalizing on tragedy. It looks like some of the California fires, the New Orleans stuff, it looks like they were okay with it and then they're no longer okay with it. Sometimes guys, like the merch algorithm or I don't know if people are doing this that work for merch, like hand picking which ones to remove, but they've been known to do this. Oh yeah, it's fine. And then up until one certain day and then boom, no longer fine. You always run that risk, guys. It's like, I'm just a talking head on a screen. Don't trust your account's health to me. If I see it and it's working and it's trending and it's a new trend, which people are always starved for new trends because they usually represent opportunity, like in terms of statistics, like a higher opportunity to lock in sales. It's something you would want to know, right? That's why you tune in. But also I've said, hey, be careful though, right? This could be something that works now and doesn't work later. And then here we are. A couple of them right here got removed, okay? That also could have been removed by the uploader though. It doesn't necessarily mean that Amazon removed it. All right, guys, thank you for watching. My full print-on-demand course is linked in the description if you want to learn from me how I've generated six-figure profits from print-on-demand every single year since 2019. That is linked below. Any questions, just drop a comment or email me. And I have a private community where I go live twice a week. You can work directly with me in a small group coaching format, and there's plenty of resources, and we have amazing guests, so that's linked below as well. Thank you guys for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I will see you soon with another new video.